Hey there all you true blue believers and Sega fanatics alike, your District Attorney Sonic fan here with a kind of late, also kind of new update. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. So first and foremost, the Sonic the Hedgehog official Twitter page actually revealed a Sonic Forces tie-in comic called The Moment of Truth, which follows a rookie character in the Resistance helping Team Chaotix on their job to help save villagers from an Eggman attack, or at least protect it, because they were just looking around and then randomly Eggman comes out of nowhere to just decimate the entire village. Now, this is pretty nice because I like the whole aesthetic that they go through with the rookie trying to get his bearings and become someone who would be useful to the Resistance instead of being someone who's afraid, and seeing the professionals, Team Chaotix, just go ham on the robots that are attacking the village. Like, oh my god, Vector, just like the art for Vector, they really went in. Vector looks so cool. I really thought Vector looked really cool. Like, I took so many, I would take a lot of screenshots just for, like, I don't know, reaction photos or something like that. I don't know, but like, if I wasn't a fan of Vector before, I am a fan now. And then there's also Charmy. I'm just thinking about it because Charmy's a bee, and he's just killing himself constantly because he's attacking with his freaking stinger. But anyways, that's beside the point. The comic's really nice, and the first part of it is available to read on the Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter page. This is going to be a 4-part series, so if you're interested, I would suggest looking into that. Now, I think they're going to upload all 4 parts, but it would be cool if they actually like made prints of this so people could buy them. They might actually. Now, what's really awesome is that we have some returning staff on this. Now, this is something I was supposed to talk about before, but I'm going to talk about it in this video. Ian Flynn has been confirmed to be working on the new Sonic the Hedgehog comic book series, which is amazing. They got the guy back after I really did feel bad for what he had to go through with the previous series with the long hiatus. But now he's back, and he's really excited to be doing this. And we even have Adam Bryce Thomas, who is also a returning artist for the series. And you would be reading this and you'd be like, oh, the art does seem pretty familiar. And I do have to say also the art seems a bit more like, I don't know, sharp? Yeah, sharp. That's how I would say. Like, the lines feel very sharp, and they almost have this kind of sketchy look to it, which gives it this kind of momentum. I don't know. It just looks really nice. It's free to read. Look into that. There's also the big thing with all the questions and things that we have for Sonic the Hedgehog at the IDW panel at Comic-Con, which I will upload a video with all the footage I have taken. It's probably not that much. A lot of the stuff is actually cut out because with all the things I was doing at Comic-Con, I actually forgot to make space, and I ran out of space recording. So there would be a lot of cuts, but I'll try to make sure like they're all together. And I did get a lot of important questions, or very interesting questions. Now, there are a lot of things. For one, the Sonic the Hedgehog comic book series that IDW is going to be doing actually will be a weekly series. Now, I'm not sure they're going to actually try to get 52 comics out every year, but there will be maybe like some waits. The first official date for the release of the comic will be April 4th this year, and then the next date will be April 11th and April 18th and April 25th and so forth. You get the idea, which is very exciting. The comic used to be a monthly thing, you know? The only difference, which kind of made it so that we got like 2 comics a month, was there was Sonic the Hedgehog and then there was Sonic Universe. Whenever there was like a tie-in, since there was like 2 crossovers with the Mega Man comic book series and some other series like Worlds Collide and Worlds Unite, that's when it actually became a weekly series, I believe, because we had like 3, well, it was like 3 comics a month, so to say. But that was, you know, that was a really good time. I love that event. If you haven't read it, you should really check it out. Now, for those of you wondering, the reason why IDW decided to pick up Sonic the Hedgehog as a series to publish is because of 2 people, Michael Cineros and Chris Rawl. I hope I'm saying their names right. These 2 actually used to work on things beforehand together, and since they were already familiar with each other, Michael actually proposed to Chris that he should convince IDW to pick up the Sonic the Hedgehog series, and there you have it. Now, there are also questions on whether or not there'll be crossovers. They'll think about it because they're still starting the new series. They have to at least give it maybe a year, or maybe they were joking about that, but you know, they gotta give the series some time to develop. Now, if there's anything on the returning cast from the old series, they're going to be starting with new characters and some of the characters that are already existing. Now, I don't know if Sally Acorn is going to be coming back. They actually asked that. I'll make sure I put that in the video, but you know, they're going to be focusing more on new characters. This series is first going to start off as a brand new thing, trying to establish the characters as who they are, and the new ones that will be revealed in the world established for the comic, all the lore, all that stuff. But then later on, as they like develop it, they'll probably work into tie-in events from the games, like how the Archie comic book series did, where they got in like Sonic Adventure, Sonic Unleashed. I don't remember Sonic Riders. I don't remember if they did that, but you get the idea. They'll be kind of adapting the stories into the comic book series, which will be pretty cool. And since we have Ian Flynn as a writer, there's also the tone of the series. Now, I don't know if it's going to be gritty right off the bat. It's a question that was already asked. I'll leave that in a separate video, but it will definitely have a similar tone, sort of, maybe as we go forth, or at least something it's close to the Archie comic book series, because it's the same writer, and it's not like he's just gonna out of nowhere change how the characters work. Now, there will be more freedom with what they can do. Like, someone was talking about how Sonic couldn't really show so much emotion after the Genesis wave, which was basically like a reset. If you're familiar with the Rebirth series or the New 52 with the DC Comics, where they just start over again, that's what the Genesis wave did to the Sonic the Hedgehog series, but in a kind of different way, where everyone kept their memories. Sonic wasn't able to like show too much emotion. Now, there are way more questions that will be asked, but I'm not going to go over everything. I've gone over the most important points, and I'll leave a video with the stuff that I've recorded so far. If you're interested to look at that, it's going to be what I've got. Sorry that I didn't get the entire panel, but I got a lot of good points and some funny things. So yeah, that'll be pretty much it for now. If you like this video, leave a like and a comment, and if you want more information on Sonic Forces and the Sonic the Hedgehog comic book series, please subscribe for more. I'll be trying to keep up, and with that, peace out.